Okay, so shapes of data we talked about before spring break. Hopefully you guys remember some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of go over what we talked about then. So for this first one, since the left and the right are exactly the same, we call that symmetrical. Okay? That means that the left and the right, if you drew a line down the middle, it's exactly the same. If you cut it down the middle like that, you'd be good to go. We're not going to use that. Okay? Now this one here is not symmetrical. If you cut a line down here, the left and the right are not the same. Okay? So we kind of take our pen, we kind of look at the overall shape. And since it has a tail over here, we said that we could call this approximately symmetrical or skewed left, depending on how you look at it. It does have a tail on the left side. Oops. Okay, the tail is on the left, so you could consider it skewed left. But also, if you look down if you look right down the middle of it, the left and the right aren't that different. So probably most of you would think this is skewed left, but I could see in a case for almost symmetrical as well. Now the third one's a little easier to tell. This one, there's definitely a tail on the right. Okay, so we would call this skewed right. Because again, the tail is on the right side. Okay, next one, even though it doesn't look like a normal graph, if you draw a line down the middle, well, pretend it's in the middle, the left and the right are the same, so we call this symmetrical again. Okay, we'll move that line right to the middle. So that one is symmetrical. Okay, now I'm going to clear off. I'm going to clear all those, and I'm going to scroll down so we can keep working on it. Okay, we also have these examples here. So this one, again, the overall shape goes up and down. Okay, so if you draw a line down the middle, is it exactly symmetrical? No. But is there a long tail on one side? No. So we're going to call it approximately symmetrical. Okay. Next one. This starts high. Oops. Starts high and goes low. The tail is on the left side. So we would call this skewed left. Okay, next one, number 7. The tail again is on the left side. So we would call this skewed left. Okay, next one. Again, you draw a line right down the middle, same on the left and the right. So this one is exactly symmetrical. Left and right are the same. Okay, the next one, the tail is on the right side, right? This is the long skinny side. So we would call this skewed right. And the last one, left and right, is exactly the same. So we would call that symmetrical. Again, the line, if you look right down the middle, is exactly the same. And that is going to do it. You either have symmetrical, left and right are the same. There's either a tail on the left, a tail on the right, or it's almost symmetrical. It goes up on one side, down on one side. They're close to being symmetrical.